Alright, so it is now, gosh, I don't know, it's like 10 something. How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, I remember you, because you got them nice ass glasses. I'm feeling that style, girl.
Thank you.
It's good. It's a good day.
Vanilla chocolate.
Maybe the last one. So
Here?
yeah. Yeah. And definitely a wonderful place to be. So let's see how I get down. It takes me a long time. I should have paused it. I just wasted 30 seconds. So I'm just trying to say, like, I'm leaving, and I've tried to record a few things, trying to figure this out myself. Part of the MS, and I ain't saying I had no problems in my brain regardless, but because of the MS, it's harder for me to communicate and discuss things and think, and it's just, it's really a mess. Oh, you look fine. I had somebody tell me yesterday, oh, you look alright, you don't need a cane. Nigga, I just had like 4 hours of infusions of steroids, man. This is a temporary stabilization, man. So, anyways, I may have said that, but soon, I might be getting discharged. I love it here. Couldn't be in a better place. I'm so thankful. I've learned a lot. I would like to share with people some things that I have learned and have changed for me, because even though I may have been living with this for, 15 plus years, and it wasn't until recently that I figured it out. So now that I know that piece, I can take that, put it into my algorithm of my mental mind throughout my life. And all the times I had certain flare-ups, I didn't know they were flare-ups, dog, you know? And they're no joke. They don't last forever. They come and they go. Some of them last longer. But this is for people who are in my situation. There's a lot of us, and we live in a world that this is a huge thing. MS. But ain't nobody really know anything about it. Nah. Everybody kind of knows somebody who got MS. But it does no justice, because it's one of those diseases that, and I'm not trying to, like blow my head up or anything, but I look okay. I always try to shave, even in the hospital with a single blade, it's a little furry now, but yesterday I was like, I like to take care of myself, I like to shave, I like to groom. It makes you feel better. It's like cleaning your room, some people are comfortable sleeping in slop, but many times they come into my room and say, oh, you cleaning, you dress, what you doing? I'm saying, oh shit, got a breakfast coming, I put some paint, I try to live. And I try to enjoy it with all these nurses and this awesome nurse that I've had, a male nurse, great dude, they're all great, I'm so thankful. On Tag Hartford, Tag Yale, in this. And I hope this gets to somebody, because, yeah, I've been asked. I had somebody come up this morning from the kitchen, just to kind of get opinions on what I thought. And I'm like, oh, I'm in a hospital. You come in and I'm ordering out off a menu and having options? Like, these are like 4-star type shit, man. So, it's been a good experience. I've learned a lot. They've even said it. I actually just took a walk with a lady. She let me walk, with my cane, my quad, and they can see an improvement, So it isn't gonna last forever, but I don't have to stay in those flare-ups. There's things that I can do to address them and know when they're coming, so I don't catch it all too late. And that's the part of reinvention, You want to play baseball? You might watch it, the fucking dog shit out of ball, but until you play it and learn how to catch throw and all that shit, you got practice. And that goes with everything in your life. And the most important thing isn't baseball, isn't that, it's you as an individual. and what's going on in here, because as I've said before, we all have our baggage from our childhood traumas, some less than others. But guaranteed, ain't nobody have a clean life like that. So, just wanted to say, I got a smile, I'm happy. You know, I don't really got nobody to go home to or anything. However, I'm going home with a knowledge that will help me in future days. And that's cool. I feel great. So, this shit brought me to I don't cry a lot. But I shed tears. I shed tears. Oh, I'm gonna say, alright, boop. Didn't stop. Alright, so I started just a little while ago discussing with the lady I took a walk with. And one of the biggest things is the isolation that comes with this. And if you have MS, and you can understand what I'm talking about, because even though you might look okay, your whole entire body, everything you do, from your genitals to your feet to everything, comes from up here. Thus, thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions. You don't just do shit. It's based upon a thought that you've had, and the thought is what causes you to feel. So, I started talking about, the isolation. That's the worst part. That's the hardest part for me to talk about. Because I started crying. So I don't mean to get all emotional on you or anything, but it's sad. And it's a combination of my own fault. I burned bridges throughout my life, and I've drove people away, done whatever I do. However, with the MS and the lack of ability to communicate properly and to understand people and hear them, it's sad. It's really frustrating, because when you want to listen, you don't want people to think that you don't care. Because you probably ain't met somebody who cares more than I do. But, so, the story goes on. I hope you have paid attention. There will be other topics I'm going to talk about. I'm going to use this. I'm going to figure out how to do this, since I talk all the time. Anyway, at least I'm not like, I had to have this ill-ass dude who helped me the whole time. I was running my dick sucker a lot to this dude, this old Guinea, 80-year-old Guinea. But apparently I was being loud, and he had to come over. He was like, "Oh, yo, we can hear you down here in the hallway. Yo, can I show you?" I said, "Oh, my bad." But, I feel good. I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I have something to look forward to. And that's a huge difference, coming from a place where you don't know what you're looking forward to. Now I see that there's a possibility, that there are things I can do. Just had to make sure I wouldn't even be able to have a job. Like, I don't know how I'd feel to fit that in between all the therapy that I have to do, walking, and talking, how to process. Like, there's just so much stuff that comes with this. So, now that I know about this flare-up I just had, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna learn how to talk, walk again better. And during this reinvention, itself, check me in a couple years. I hope my story adds up to this. So, have a good day. Wish me luck. And if I get cool toys, not really cool, but you know what I mean, I'll upload them like I do everything else. So, love y'all. Thank you if you watched.